Hey guys, it's your boy Jay Hayes, the Motivator. And I'm back in the building and we're talking about being purpose driven. That's right, guys. We spend our whole lives trying to figure out what it is that we're supposed to do while we're here. And the funny thing about it is, we already know. Yeah, that's right. We already know. It's already instilled in our hearts already. See, the problem is that we ignore it. We say, no, it can't be that. Because that ain't popular. Nah, it can't be that. Because I don't see how I'm going to make any money off of it. If we make those judgments based on popularity and money, then what we do is we push ourselves into this hole of confusion because we try to rationalize why it has to be something else. It can't be that desire that I already feel in my heart. It can't be the thing that I already enjoy doing. It can't be the thing that comes to me naturally without me working to perform it, to do it, to execute it. It can't be that, but it is. The first thing is that you have to identify what it is. Now, some people, the hard thing about identifying what it is that sometimes we can identify with it because if our parents raised us a certain way and they groomed us as a child to be a doctor or a lawyer or whatever it is that they instilled us to be, we lose our natural identity. We lose what we were here to do because we are being dictated by our parents or mentorship that can't really identify or allow you to be who you was meant to be. So sometimes it's hard to identify that because you're confused because you've been drilled that this is who I need to be. This is what my parents told me I have to be in order to be successful. So we become those things, and it's a possibility we may have success and we may make money, but still there's that emptiness. There's not that fulfillment. You can make money and still not be happy. Let's just keep that as a note. You can make money and still not be happy. Yeah, I know that may sound impossible, but the people who really enjoy life is the people who do what they love to do. It's a passion. It's a desire you feel inside that no matter how much money can even give you. Because let's face it, after you buy the house and the car and all the materialistic things you can get, then what? What's going to keep you going? It's going to be your purpose. The thing that you was designed to do, created to do. So the first thing is identifying what it is. And how you identify what it is basically you're going to have to examine yourself. Look at your life. Look at what you've done thus far. What is it that you already created an impact on? You created an impact somewhere. Whether you said something to somebody or you did something for somebody or you created something, somebody's seen it and it changed their whole perspective about everything. So the first thing is identifying what it is. Here's the keynote. It's the thing that comes to you naturally. It's the thing that you wake up, you want to do, but you may be confused about doing it because of all the other things that you were groomed to do. There may be a fear factor. There may be a doubt factor. But if it comes to you naturally, without you working for it, without you critiquing it, without you, working on the craft of it, and it just comes to you. Now, you can improve it, by working on it, getting it better. But if it's already there, then that's the thing that you go after. Now, if you waited to you're about 30, 35, 40 years old, 45, 50, then it may seem like, man, it's too late for me to identify what it is. I've already lived my life this way already. I've already set my goals to be this person. But you'll never have the fulfillment. If you're 50 years old and you still got 25 more years to live, you're going to live those 25 years not having true fulfillment because you're not walking in your purpose? Think about that. And if you're 30, forget about it. They make everybody who's 30 like that's the end. Statistics say that you don't even make a real career decision until you're 30. That means you're not even sure. Most people are just chasing money. I want to be a nurse. I want to be a doctor. They have no passion about it. Nothing about it that identifies that that's who they are. But they're chasing money. And after a while, if you're making money, it won't help you to continue to do what you want to do. So then you go looking for something else. What's the next big bang? How else can I make money? So identifying what it is very important. You're going to have to clear your mind and examine yourself and examine your life. And then once you know what that thing is, because you already know, just eliminate all the things that blocked your mind from hearing or identifying what it is that you're supposed to be doing. Okay, so the next thing is walking in faith. Now, this may be a hard thing for you to do because after you identify what it is, you may measure what it is by money. To you, it may not make sense, especially if you already have some sort of success. If you're already making money and you say, well, I like building furniture, but I don't see how that's going to make me no money. You got to understand that you were put here for a purpose. And that your purpose is going to create your wealth. Now, I don't want to preach to you, but I want to tell you, I want to read to you the Word of God. Because that's the ultimate guide. All right? So we're talking about Deuteronomy 8:18 says, Amplified version, but you shall earnestly remember the Lord your God, for it is He who gives you power to get wealth, that He may establish a covenant which He swore to your fathers as it is this day. Now, guys, for it is He who gives you the power to get wealth, that He may establish a covenant, which also means a promise. That He may establish a promise. Guys, you got to understand that once you walk into your purpose, that's where your wealth is going to come. And you can't always measure it by money. Because once you help people, that kind of wealth that you create from that, when whatever capacity it is, won't measure up to any dollar that you can ever make. And those things, people will sow into your life in ways that you wouldn't believe because of you walking into your purpose, because it was already designed that way. So, the last thing is, once you identify what it is, once you walk into this thing by faith, you have to be fully confident in it. Now, the only way to be fully confident in it is that you got to surround yourself with like-minded people. Okay? So if you're a singer, then you get around other singers that are better than you so that you can learn and improve on it. If you're a writer, same thing goes. Whatever it is that you do, it may be you that's going to break the mold. See, Steve Jobs started something where people looked at him like he was crazy. But it changed the world. Bill Gates, crazy. But it changed the world. It changed how we look at technology today. But when they started, it was like, I don't know. I don't think that's going to work. I don't think people are going to buy into that. But you got to understand, when they walked into their purpose, the rest is history. They created their wealth. So you have to identify what it is. You have to walk into it by faith. And you have to be fully confident, guys. And that's just it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to be bringing more to you. This is Get Over the Hump Wednesday. And my name is Jay Hayes, and I am the Motivator. And I'm out. Have a blessed one.